Golden One Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in the first. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Back to Fox. He takes it in, and it's Fox with the jam.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
Towns, a screen on Fox. Conley, the pass to Towns. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside, Towns. From downtown, looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Towns finds Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Now here's Herter. McDaniels defending. Screen by Sabonis. Herter passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Inside, and Towns throws it down.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Fox against Conley. Right side, Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Murray kicks to Herter. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys will see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks so much, David. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Now Towns, following Sabonis's three-point attempt. Edwards kicks to Conley. Edwards drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
The Timberwolves shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Edwards. The pass to McDaniels. Out to Conley. Fires the three. Here's Gobert. Outside, Towns. Conley inside the line. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the team. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Here is Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players. Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Out left to the wing. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded close. Fox with the steal. Murray kicks to Sabonis. Outside, Fox. Herter on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Conley against Fox. Sabonis inside. Shot clock at 6. Herter kicks to Sabonis. Makes it off the glass.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Fox passes to Sabonis. The shot that time, not on target. Gobert with the defensive effort. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Towns kicks to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Oh, good with the triple. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7-3 RVs when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed depth lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Conley dishes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Kept alive. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Herter passes to Sabonis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
Boy, that's a testament to the strength of Sabonis. Fantastic at fighting through whatever the defense throws at him.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Conley against Fox. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Conley on the follow. Conley's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Nice to see Barnes create for himself off the dribble. He's got some understated, nifty moves in his arsenal.
Conley kicks to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Herter. Edwards defending. Nobody near Barnes. It's good from long range. Barnes has got 7 points.
Barnes, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
Your Kings, 24. The Timberwolves, 21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. Karl-Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Passes it to Reed from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reeves got the first bucket of the third here for Minnesota.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Mitchell kicks to Monk. Into the lane. Outside for Davis. And Len has it in the corner. Outside, Davis. That's tipped. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Noel. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Prince outside. There's the dish to Anderson. Pass to Noel. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside, Davis. Len passes to Medu. And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Anderson, a screen on Davis. Prince with it. Now guarded by Monk. Shot clock at 2. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Sacramento leading by 3. Mitchell outside. Back to Monk. The pass to Len. The layup missed. Timberwolves trail by 3. Prince outside. Here's Noel. And Anderson has it in the corner. It's Prince on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now here's Anderson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Mitchell looking it over. To the paint. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Now Monk. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Substituting on the court.
44 seconds left in the third. Fox kicks to Murray. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And stolen by Murray. Barnes with it. Working on McDaniels. The wide open look here for Fox. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley the pass to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Towns in the corner. Over Murray. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great...
Please give a big round of applause for your Kings.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Timberwolves trail by 6. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for them. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Down low, here's Edwards. No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. And Barnes has got the ball here for Sacramento. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. In the corner, Herter with it. Connects from three-point range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Murray. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Fox. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Clock at 6. And here's Conley outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 12. And here is Fox. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Out to Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside for Murray. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Fox passes to Murray. And here's Herter. Back to Murray. Stolen by McDaniels. For 3, Edwards. Good D by Barnes.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. There's the lob to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside, Towns. Over Murray. Towns, no luck. Through Sacramento now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Fox kicks to Murray. 1:37 left in the fourth. It's stolen by Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. Towns, a screen on Fox to the inside and stolen by Murray.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance for the Kings.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Sabonis, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Conley against Murray. Three-pointer. And Michael Conley good for 3.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Conley against Fox. Outside, Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Fox finds Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Towns. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. No good on the three. Herter with it. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the grit.
26. The Timberwolves, 33.
force. This is Bryant. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Porter in at the 3. Murray with it. Fox picks him up. Murray against Fox. A clear look for Murray. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Murray showing some smarts right there. Some good patience in that pick and roll.
Fox against Murray. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Gordon against Sabonis. Pass to Murray. Gordon outside. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
Screen by Gordon. Jokic in the post. He's guarded by Sabonis. Gordon outside. Over Murray. Gordon can't hit. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Murray. Out to Sabonis. Now Murray. Pass to Fox. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Jokic in the post. Working on Sabonis. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Murray with it. Checked by Murray. Murray passes to Fox. It's Herder on the wing. There's the triple. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Herder never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Jokic up top. Pass to Gordon. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up. One thing the Kings got when they hired Mike Brown is a coach who's been through and seen it all with his NBA coaching experience.
Here's Murray to stop the run. And another miss by Denver.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. When it comes to Mike Brown, he's been an assistant or a head coach for 6 different teams now, Brent.
Yep, that's a lot of different kitchens to be in, BA. And as an assistant, he's worked for great coaches. Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr, Rick Carlisle. It's a great group of coaches to draw upon and then add his own styles in and what he wants to do with this Kings team moving forward.
Fox, the pass to Murray, to the wing, right side. Sabonis against Jokic. Here's Herder. And the Kings with another 3.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Murray against Fox. Gordon with a screen on Fox. Murray for three. Hauled in by the Kings.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Outside Herder. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Herder's got his third basket of the night.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
You start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
That shot wide open. Murray's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Fox. It's Barnes on the wing. Comes up empty down low. And so it's the Sacramento Kings earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herder by his side, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the five out there for the Kings.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Ryan?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. And Fox, here we go. Here's Herder. And the three off target. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the five, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Here's Porter. And the layup is good. Porter's got his first points of the game.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Murray. Outside Herder. Fox outside. Three-pointer. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Gordon with a screen on Herder. Fox against Murray. Here's Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Out to Sabonis. It's Barnes on the wing. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Barnes has got 7.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
Outside Porter. Jokic the screen. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Sabonis finds Barnes. Back to Sabonis. Outside Murray. Out to Fox. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, I love the fire right here that Fox is playing with. You sink 3, he's looking to come back and get you.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. And stolen by Murray. Herder against Murray. Herder passes to Sabonis. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Kings lead by 13.
And this is where Sabonis can play tricks. He's got every move at his disposal.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jokic with a screen on Herder. Here's Caldwell Pope. Herder defending. Down low. Now here's Jokic. Puts it up from the high post. Second chance shot. Gordon hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gordon's gotten his second bucket of the game. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Murray against Fox. Pass to Murray. Out to Fox. Back to Murray. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here's Gordon. He's off on that one. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Kings on top. They're up by 11. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for the Nuggets. Jackson out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Green.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Sacramento has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
And Chemezi, drafted in 2018, spent his first few seasons grinding it out in the G League, trying to prove himself until he got that contract in 2021.
Pass to Metu. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to Jackson. Green with a screen on Mitchell. There's Jackson with the three. No good there. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And for Metu, ask his teammates. They'll tell you just how hard of a worker he is.
Yeah, it's been a constant theme, B.A. Do you know Chemezi graduated college in 3 years with a degree in law, history, and culture, all while playing at USC.
Brown with it, and it's Holmes picking him up from the top of the key.
Next foul. Jeff Green. First personal foul.
The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Holmes. He puts up a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Holmes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Denver, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Jackson against Mitchell. Kick out to Brown. Monk with a steal. Now the Kings in transition. Mitchell, the pass to Davis. And here's Holmes. The 3 is up. That one no good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Davis against Jackson. Green, a screen. Oh, they need this. Jackson can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
No coverage that time. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Lots of muscle coming at you when Holmes is on the drive. He makes that pretty intimidating.
Jackson outside. Green with a screen on Mitchell. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Monk. Outside Davis. And stolen by Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Jackson outside. 44 seconds left in the third. And Holmes pulls it down. And it's the Kings ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Mitchell, the pass to Monk. From outside, off the mark. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brown with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. And again, Denver no good. Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Mitchell, the pass to Holmes. Mitchell against Green. Pass to Metu. 2 on the clock. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Kings ahead, opening up a huge gap. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Fox for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Back to Porter. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Kings ball.
And the Kings shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Pass to Murray. Sabonis outside. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by the Nuggets. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Fox outside. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Barnes. Fox outside. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Murray. For Denver, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Gordon with a screen on Herter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Over to the wing. And here's Sabonis outside. Connects from downtown.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And with Kevin Herter, I just love the plug-in ability of him as a player. He just can play some with the ball, a little bit off the ball, a good cutter, lots of complementary skill there.
And Brent, with Kevin Herter, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, he can dish it around and get in there for some boards. Again, there's just so much to his game, but certainly that three-point shooting is something that Kevin relies on, as do his teammates.
The three from Barnes. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the right side. Gordon down low, defended by Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets with another miss. Sacramento has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
The 3 from Barnes. Out to Sabonis. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontis step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
Pass to Jokic. A minute 31 left to play in the 4th. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Herter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Kings?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Domantas Sabonis.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Back to Herter. Pass to Fox. And he drives in. Outside Herter. Fires from deep. Counted from distance.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Barnes with it. Now Porter defending. Here's Barnes. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Porter pulls it in. And so here is Denver. Screen by Gordon. Porter, the pass to Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. For 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they
all right, Allie, thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Now here's McDaniels. Following the miss by Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Porter kicks to Murray. 5 to shoot. Over Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. And Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Now here's Edwards. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Murray against Conley. Floats it up for Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope outside. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Porter passes to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got his second basket.
They're just playing well within the offense. Porter's not forcing his own shot and shows solid court vision and passing ability.
And that one, good. Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jokic with it, working on McDaniels. Offensive rebound, kicks it out to Gordon. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
For the 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Jokic kicks to Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Edwards inside. Jokic defending. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Edwards. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 5. Caldwell Pope outside. Three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Outside Edwards. From past the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
Jokic inside. Gobert on him. Gordon with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Murray finds Jokic. And here is Murray from deep three-point range. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Towns. Into the lane. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Pass to Porter. Caldwell Pope left side. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, G.A. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and a guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Jokic.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Here is Porter. The dish to Murray. Porter passes to Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gordon with the screen for Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Second chance effort. Jokic against Gobert. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now Caldwell Pope, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So it's Denver now, trailing by 17. The deep 3 from Murray.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
Towns with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Inside, here's Jokic. Up and in on the layup. 6 points for Jokic.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Gobert with a screen on Porter. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And good that time. Gobert's got 14 points for the game.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves feeling good about their 17-point lead. And all right, Dave, thank you. And time. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Bruce Brown is out there with Reggie Jackson. And there's Bryant, and it's Green. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Anderson against Green. Anderson passes to Prince.
If you're going to play in pick and roll, you've got to be an option to score. So set the screen and get busy.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Green with a screen for Jackson. To the middle. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Green's got 4 points this quarter. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Off the left rim and out. Timberwolves leading by 18. Noel passes to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Jackson. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's Prince on the wing. Shot clock at 6.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Jackson kicks to Bryant. Brown outside. Back to Bryant. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
And Doris, with Thomas Bryant, I get the sense you feel like this is a guy that's got a chance to be an impact player.
GA, his best year in the league, he averaged 14 points and 4 boards, but his shooting percentage was elite. So clearly a guy who can be a high percentage finisher. He brings a level of physicality you like. To me, it's whether this young man can stay healthy. That's what it comes down to.
Alexander Walker passes to Prince. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets the bucket. Reeves got 4 points this quarter.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed on both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Anderson with the ball, picked up by Bryant. And that one drops. Reeves got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Timberwolves leading by 22. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 8.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Jackson kicks to Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Porter passes to Caldwell Pope. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And just a smooth customer off that pick and roll. KCP making a quick assessment and decides to take it for himself.
It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting on a 21-point lead. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Nuggets trail by 21. Caldwell Pope outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Gordon. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And he makes both free throws.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Outside Gordon. Poked away. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards dishes to Towns. Conley the pass to Towns. Driving the lane. Out to Conley. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Gordon against Towns. Caldwell Pope outside. Murray finds Caldwell Pope on the wing. Gordon. Denver needs to get off his shot. Murray, no good. The Timberwolves shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Here's McDaniels, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Conley against Murray. Conley the pass to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Lob pass to Conley. And no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Looking to end the run. And it's Gordon missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Passes it to Porter. Plucked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Gobert. There's the drive.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
For three, Caldwell Pope. And he's good on the three ball.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Timberwolves.
Conley against Murray. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Lets it go with the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This game may not have been. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
And my ability to get to the rim.
The three-point shootout champion. Thanks, Allie.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Now here's Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Fox against Conley. Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Conley passes to Gobert.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Conley against Fox. Pass to Barnes. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Conley. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Fox, the pass to Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Outside Murray from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Edwards outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Herter gets the bucket. Herter's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Edwards. Conley passes to Towns. Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Barnes. Outside Herter. Sabonis, left side. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Herter defending. McDaniels, a screen on Sabonis. Here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Outside McDaniels. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shakes him. Pass to Sabonis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Trying to contain Sabonis, but the contact just isn't enough inside.
Picked by Gobert. To the middle. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Murray against Conley. Fox outside. Edwards pulls it in.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make. I think the Kings have been struggling with a lack of consistency in their play, their lineups, their front office. Seems like there is constant change.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Herder passes to Barnes. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
There's 57 seconds left now in the first quarter. Fox, the pass to Herder. Clock at 6. Back to Fox. Barnes against McDaniels. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Murray against Gobert. Outside Herder. Barnes against Gobert. Barnes passes to Herder. 4 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's Towns with the power finish. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Kings ahead. They're up by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Herder gets the bucket. And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, B.A., it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of the day, it's who wants it more and who can execute on both ends of the floor with the most consistency throughout the series.
Fox, that's good.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Fox against Conley. Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. And here's Fox. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school, Grant.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Conley against Fox. Towns a screen on Fox. From deep, Conley. That one is off. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Sabonis. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves trail. The kick out to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Towns a screen on Barnes. McDaniels against Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Fox outside. It's Herder on the wing. They get it back. It's Herder on the wing. Takes the three. Sabonis. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 4.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis is understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Fox finds Murray. Out to Sabonis. Fox outside. Second chance effort, and the layup is good. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
Conley passes to Edwards. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Pass to Herder. On the take. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 6-point Kings lead.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Gobert passes to Towns. No good from outside. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Fox against Edwards. Fox the pass to Herder. Kicks it out to Barnes. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Barnes has got 5 now.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to McDaniels. Will it go? Outside Conley. Here's Towns. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
20. The Kings, 29.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Kevin Herder really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Mitchell and Monk, they're the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Metu in at the 5, down low. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel, checked by Mitchell. Noel, no good. Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
To the inside, dives for it. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Lyles. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Prince. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Let's go with a 3. And Metu pulls it down. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Monk with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Holmes against Anderson. Brents. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. On the wing, Noel. Checked by Mitchell. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Monk for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Monk's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Metu. Left side, Mitchell. Here's Lyles. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Lyles has got 5 now.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Lyles. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Metu. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
To the paint. Here's Anderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. He's off on the first.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
No good on the second free throw.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Lyles. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 7.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Holmes. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Holmes. Inside. Out to the wing. Outside Monk. Cash money on the open jump shot. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice move to set up the jumper. That was pretty.
Reed to screen on Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. A slam dunk by Reed.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Metu. Here's Lyles. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the board.
12 seconds left in the third quarter here. Now here's McDaniels. It's stolen by Barnes. On the break. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Sacramento. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It has. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Conley. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns with the ball. Fox picks him up. McDaniels, a screen on Fox. 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Fox against Conley. Fox, the pass to Sabonis.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Minnesota's shooting it well at 59%. McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Barnes against McDaniels. Wow, way off on that one.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And stolen by Edwards. Right side Conley. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Driving inside, and Edwards slams it in.
This arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Herder passes to Fox. And there's the lob. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
To the inside, clock at 6.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Barnes comes with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Gobert with a screen on Herder.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Down low. The kick out to Edwards. Over Herder. Hauled in by the Kings.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Gobert with the double. Sabonis against McDaniels. And he lobs it up top. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Pass to Gobert. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Outside Edwards. Rebounded by Fox.
You trying to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, I don't know, about a week.
Herder against Conley. Herder passes to Murray. It's intercepted. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Sacramento again missing. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. And stolen by Herder.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Just 4 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Kings ball.
Sacramento in total control. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Fox against Conley. Outside Herter. To stop the drought. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
McDaniels against Barnes. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
16 seconds left in the game. Towns a screen on Herter. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards with a drive. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
NBA2K Sports, bringing you the end. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fox. And there's the drive, and the shot is good.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat. You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Yep, it counts. Fox has got his second bucket.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Now Jokic. Porter in the corner. Outside for Caldwell Pope. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Herter. And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
And here is Fox, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Gordon. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 1. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And that's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Porter in the corner. From deep, Jokic. Rebound by the Kings. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Passes it to Sabonis. Now Herter. Can't connect from long distance. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And there's the pass to Barnes. It's good.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Jokic finds Murray. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Hits the jumper in space.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Herter passes to Sabonis. Now, here's Fox. down the wing, Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Fox. Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's Caldwell Pope. It's all tied in Denver. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court right now for the Kings, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Porter passes to Jokic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
And Jokic drops them both. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Sabonis, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. Gordon's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Fox passes to Murray. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. Shoots over Herter. That shot misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Murray against Porter. Back to Murray. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Murray against Fox. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Murray.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The kick out to Fox. Outside, Sabonis. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Al Gordon following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Gordon dishes to Porter. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Free throw line jump shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Back to Fox. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic kicks to Murray. Sabonis against Gordon. It's rebounded by Herter.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. Outside, Fox. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fox against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Denver's on 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Barnes quickly leaking out there. He's always trying to get some easy buckets, easy points, and as a result, he's able to beat defenders sometimes.
Now, here's Jokic. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Outside, Sabonis. There's the pass to Fox. Murray outside. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
Nuggets ball. Substitution on the floor.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 9. Here's Gordon. It's stolen by Monk. Fast break. Here they come. Right wing. Ball's not loose. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Kings on top, up 1. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Bruce Brown. Green is out there with Thomas Bryant. And there's Jackson. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Driving in, and the dunk by Jackson.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Mitchell passes to Medu. Here's Lyles. He kicks to Monk. Here's Medu, defended by Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Monk, and it's sent back by Bryant. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Jackson's got the ball. It's good. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Again, the miss by the Kings. And so Bryant will bring it up for Denver. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk is fantastic in fast break situations. Knows exactly where to go and what to do.
Jackson finds Green on the wing. Brown. Mitchell against Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
And we all know how crafty RJ is. When he can stay healthy, he can lead a team, at least in spurts.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The drive by Mitchell. And that one good.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Monk, the pass to Lyles. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Bryant kicks to Green. Back to Bryant. Pass to Monk. Here's Medu. Bryant defending. Lyles against Green.
Denver foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Mitchell passes to Holmes. Monk with the ball. 5 on the clock. Lyles with a wide open look. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brown kicks to Jackson. Back to Brown. Outside, Green. Sacramento grabs the miss. Mitchell looking it over. 1:14 left in the third. Pass to Medu. On the wing, Monk. Holmes against Jackson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Denver in the lead. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bryant in the post. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Braun, covered by Barnes. Releases. And too long on the shot.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Jackson, that's good.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes, can find the creases with that handle.
Fox with it. 10 points for him. Murray outside. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
There's Jackson with the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Kings lead by 2. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Murray looking around. Back to Sabonis. Shot clock at 3. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Murray against Fox. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Murray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
That shot wide open.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Denver shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Murray.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
This is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
It's Fox with the drive. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. Jokic inside. Sabonis is there. Murray with it. Now defended by Jokic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sabonis has got the lead up to 6 now for Sacramento. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
It's Fox with the drive. Herter, another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Gordon. And that time, also a missed shot. Kings leading now by 9. Fox deciding where to go with it. Murray finds Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Look at Gordon. Nice through that defense. Getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
Fox against Murray. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Now here's Murray. Caldwell Pope for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been. And the clock is going to expire on him. An impressive all-around win for the Kings.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Domantas Sabonis.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Sacramento. Fox goes in. Passes to Herter. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Kings lead by 13.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside, Sabonis. From deep. Can't connect. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
Thank you for coming out and supporting your team.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one.
Here we go.
What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Conley. And he's going for the oop here. Gobert, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Porter with the steal. We played just over a minute here in the first. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
Porter hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Towns. It's Edwards for the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Gordon down low. Towns on him. Offensive board. Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Now here's Gordon. Porter with a screen on Towns. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Gordon against Towns. Gordon down low. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Well, Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring, he'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. But on the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the score by Minnesota. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off target with the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Gobert with a screen on Porter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Right wing. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Conley against Murray. Towns a screen on Murray. Conley with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
Conley against Gordon. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Murray is doubled for three. Gordon. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Edwards against Porter. Towns passes to Edwards. Can they get it? Going inside.
Out of the way. Wow. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Nuggets on top. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Edwards comes with a double team. Back to Caldwell Pope. Murray against Conley. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Minnesota calls timeout. The Timberwolves trail. And here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. McDaniels with it. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot from outside the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, there's the alley. Jokic, no good. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Gordon to the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Outside Edwards. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Towns against Gordon. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Jokic in the post. Covered by Towns. Here's Porter. And some solid defense from Towns. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Left side, Edwards. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Nuggets have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Now here's Jokic. A minute 9 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
It's stolen away. Now Murray. Give him 8 points now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Murray. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Pass to Towns. And he drives in. And it's powered home by Towns.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Here's Murray. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Edwards. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Nuggets on top. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Naz Reid, Jalen Noel out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Prince in at the 3. Back come the Nuggets on the run. To the middle. Stolen by Reid. And they're pushing it up. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Brown. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Green. Now Jackson. Outside for Green. Clock at 4. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves shooting 56% today. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Inside, here's Reid. And the shot's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Denver in the lead. Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts, and those will be very loud points.
Here's Prince. Reed sets a screen. And he jams it home with authority.
That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
Jackson outside. From 9 feet. No good off the back of the rim. So it's Minnesota now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. They grab their own miss. Here's Noel, covered by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock for the lead. Noel, no good. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside, Green. And here's Brown for 3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Prince. And here's Reed. Down low. And out of bounds. The Nuggets will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Denver is shooting only 36% so far in this game. Jackson right side. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Green's got 5 now.
I don't know why we say this, but big men sharing the ball, we like that. It doesn't matter. Big, small, we'll take a good pass.
Pass to Prince. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the left wing. Reed for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Jackson outside. Brown inside. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Green. That shot, no good. Nice D from Anderson. Reed with it. Anderson with a screen on Bryant. Takes a 3. And Reed gets the 3. And now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Jackson finds Green. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Reed with it. Now guarded by Bryant. They double it with Bryant. Reed passes to Anderson. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
They need this. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Brown. 4 seconds left. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Minnesota. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Reggie Jackson, Jeff Green out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Bruce Brown. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now a timeout called by Denver. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Carl Anthony Towns taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The Nuggets trail. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And another three for Denver.
I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. And he's going for the lob. Porter with the steal. Gordon outside. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Jokic passes to Porter. They kick it out to Murray. No good on the triple. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Towns. The 3-ball. That shot off the mark. Now Denver takes it the other way, trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic in the post. He's against Gobert. Gordon on the wing, covered by Towns. There's the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Edwards. Takes it inside. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets running out of time. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, guarded by Edwards. Here's Gordon. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels from long range. Towns against Porter. McDaniels a screen on Porter. And there's the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Jokic against Gobert. Over to the left wing. Outside Porter. Gordon with a screen on McDaniels. Porter's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Karl Anthony Towns.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And here's Minnesota now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
It's blocked by Gobert. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets with another miss. Edwards for 3. Sinks the tray.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.